Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Today I got a fun activity. Ha 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 ha. I was talking to my dear friend Sarah today, and I was kind of talking to her about, how, you know, oh well, I was talking about what I saw a show about Kirk Cameron. I came into the show, he was talking about the existence of God, and Jesus Christ in our country, and was supposed, and how Christianity played an important, the most important role of the establishment of the United States. And I was watching it, and I was like, oh my God! That's all. Shake your head. You just shake your head in amaze in how dismal, the world system can just get so deploring. It just, no words cannot describe how corruption can get so corrupted and how lies can get so much a reality in people's minds off of just simple stuff. It's amazing. But, I was watching the show and he was showing, certain things about the pilgrims and stuff that, I didn't too much engage. I'm like, if they're going to talk about the pilgrims, why they, in school, why they're not giving, so much of this information that, you're revealing right now. I mean, if I was a little kid and I found out about certain stuff he was revealing about the pilgrims, maybe I would have got really involved in school much as I didn't care to. But anyway, that's me. But he was revealing some interesting information about the pilgrims that I didn't know about, and that the pilgrims made a statue. This what really was kind of astonishing to me, that they made a statue at a place, I don't know where it's at, they made a statue place of a symbol of establishment concerning, the laws of what they learned concerning being Christians in this country, this founding country of the United States, and they made a statue. Go look it up and look at this statue. And this statue, symbolic a lot of things. It's a woman in the middle. And that woman was the symbolic of, what's it symbolic of? I think it was liberty. It wasn't liberty, it was wisdom or something. The statue of a woman, But look it up, look up the statue of what the pilgrims left, to, show people really the pattern of how if this country is going to be a great country, you should follow these guidelines to, making this country a great country, And the thing is, I was like, wow, I didn't know a statue was there. I didn't know pilgrims made a statue. Only statue I know about is the Statue of Liberty. So I'm like watching this documentary, and it's like astonishing. So I came to this ideal question, and then he went to Harvard, and it's this big, it's just like this, brown wall block building, and it talks about, on the wall of how God plays a role, how God will only play a role in the existence of humanity. If we're going to be a great and better nation, God has to play a role in it. Something like that. You got to, go look at the wall yourself. I forgot. So, I'm like looking at this stuff, and I was like, God showed me something. Say, atheists, I want an atheist, to come with me and explain this wall to me. Explain the establishment of the God of, the America, and God bless America, and God we trust on the dollar bill, and explain to me, why, and give me some substance of why, this is not a reality existence that doesn't, make sense of the of me not believing that a God exists. I mean, explain this. I mean, and I wish an atheist can come with me to that place in Harvard where the big wall at, since God is not the true establishment of this country. I want him to walk through that wall where they built, the that plaque, and walk through it like that's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like God is not there, and He doesn't play a prominent role in our existence in this country. Walk through that plaque like they never built a establishment of an ideal, God, establishing the country. Here's the thing, here's a question. I want an atheist to try this out. Could you try this, if God doesn't play a great role in the existence of the United States, let everything that has God on the United States disappear. Everything that has the name God on there, you know what I'm saying, and godly laws on there disappear out the United States. How much of the United States will exist on this earth, on this country? How much of this country would we see if we just take God out, the foundation of this country? How much would the country exist? It's so funny. This is how, David said it, in Psalms 14, is a fool will say, not in his mind, but in his heart, where he desires, there is no God. A fool will say in his heart, there is no God. That means that person doesn't desire to want to believe there is a God. Not that there is no God, you just don't desire to believe it. And I'm going to show you how foolish, I hope I can show you how foolish or what these people are doing to try to disprove the reality of God. Oh, God doesn't exist. God doesn't exist. No. God doesn't exist. But, He's in money. Oh, God, no, God doesn't exist. He doesn't exist. No, this is a typo. No, it's supposed to say in a dog we trust. We were supposed to, they're supposed to put this backwards and put dog on it. I don't know what they're going to come up with. I'm making stuff up. But that doesn't say God. They made a typo in the late, century, when the founding fathers of the country, they messed up this typo. It meant to say in dog we trust. People will believe anything right now. I guarantee you right now, everybody's probably looking at, that's what I should use. They meant to say a dog we trust, and we're supposed to play Dog Bless America, We're going to be singing Dog Bless America, and Christians are worshiping a dog. It's like stuff like that. People will magnify that and make it a big deal and say, that proves God didn't exist. And he's not real. No, it's just that what King David, if you keep reading that, it's just that no man has corrupted their hearts, and they want to corrupt their hearts, and they want to where there's corruption, there will be control. And control things to get things, because they did, the 2 Corinthians 4:4, that the God of this world, Satan, is blind their minds, and now they think that they can take the resources that God created and do what the heck they want to do with it, and cause confusion and conflict and chaos to each and every person, and make these stuff, look terrible, and say, God did this. God made it terrible. But it says in Genesis, 1:26, that he gave men dominion. That means men, dominion of the fish, dominion of, the animals, dominion of everything, of how the country's run. So if the responsibility of a terrible country is supposed to be happen, that's supposed to be leaning towards men. And everybody's, God, why are you making things terrible? No, I gave responsibility of y'all men to, control the country. No, you question your men why they're not following God in his rule book, in his system. That's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to say, God, God, God. No, you're supposed to, men, why you're not following God's pattern of what he's established in this country? And it's like, oh, it's amazing how foolish hearts can be so foolish. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing how Satan can really fool people and continuously fool people and continuously fool people by just the desires of lust. Lust of the flesh, like I will see what John talking about. Lust of the flesh, lust of the eyes, pride of life can make fools of people many times, I guess. And it's just this crazy world that's, upside down, and they're pointing at God and not pointing at men. Listening to the serpent again, every, wrong thing what people are supposed to be doing is looking at, oh, men listen to the serpent again. Oh, they listen to the serpent again. Oh, things getting bad in this world. Everything's getting worse. They listen to the serpent again. Oh, somebody got shot. Oh, the economy messed up. Bad news going on in this world. Men been listening to the serpent again. The serpent again. And that's what you're really supposed to look at as world system. And they're not listening to their creator. They're listening to the serpent again. But, hey, I'm just trying to open your eyes to reality and get you to stop believing this fantasy of lies that you be hearing in television and radio and whatever media, social media giving you, that they're trying to distort you in so many ways. But look, like the movie say, God's not dead. He's been alive. No, you just been blind. That's what they should make a song out that. God's not dead. He's alive, but it's just you've been spiritually blind by spiritual darkness of listening to lies of Satan. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you love the truth, because that's what I'm all about, the truth. And I do not like lies. I'm anti-lie. That's what God put in my heart, to be anti-lie. All right, to God be the glory, to him forever, ever. In Jesus' name, amen. Anti-lie.